Most people still think daughters can't inherit equally from their fathers in India. That changed in 2005. But here's what almost nobody tells you. Knowing the law and actually getting your share are two completely different things. Today we are following a story that shows exactly why. Priya and Anjali's father passed away suddenly. No will. Just a two-story house in Bangalore worth about 40 lakh rupees, a small savings account, and years of unspoken tension between two daughters who hadn't spoken properly in months. Their mother was still alive. Their younger brother had moved to Mumbai. And now the question nobody wanted to ask hung in the air: who owns what? Priya assumed her brother would get the house. That's what their grandmother used to say: the son inherits, the daughters get settled through marriage. But Anjali, who worked in finance, knew something had changed. She pulled up a PDF on her phone and showed Priya the Hindu Succession Act, 1956, amended in 2005. Daughters now had the same coparcenary rights as sons. Full stop. Here's what coparcenary rights actually means, and most people get this wrong. It doesn't just mean equal inheritance. It means you are a legal co-owner from birth, just like a son. You can claim a share while the father is alive. You can challenge a will. You inherit equally if he dies without one. That 2005 amendment didn't give daughters new rights, it finally recognized the same rights sons already had. Their mother owned a 1/3 share outright. The remaining 2/3, the house, savings, everything else, would be divided equally among the three surviving children, Priya, Anjali, and their brother. That meant each daughter got 1/4 of the total estate, not the small gift their mother had been hinting at. Anjali wanted to formalize it. Priya wasn't sure. And neither knew what came next. They tried talking to their brother first. That didn't work. He wanted to sell the house and take his share in cash, something neither sister wanted. So Anjali filed a partition suit in the family court. This is the legal tool you use when co-owners can't agree on dividing property. It's not cheap lawyer fees, court filing fees, sometimes years of hearings. But it's the only binding way. Here's the honest part: most partition suits don't end at trial. Before judgment, the court almost always pushes the parties toward mediation or settlement. Priya, Anjali, and their brother were sent to a court-appointed mediator 3 times. The first 2 sessions went nowhere. But in the third, something shifted. Their brother agreed to buy out their shares at a fixed price, 13.5 lakh rupees each. It took 6 months, not 2 years. Once they agreed, a partition deed was drafted by a lawyer. Each sister got her 13.5 lakh rupees. The mother kept the house and her 1/3 claim. Their brother's share was documented separately. The deed was registered at the sub-registrar's office, critical step, because without registration, the agreement is just paper. Registration cost about 4,000 rupees and took 2 weeks. Now here's the real lesson, and honestly, this is where most inheritance stories go wrong. Priya and Anjali knew the law. That was step 1. But they also did something most families don't: they documented everything in writing, they got it registered, and they didn't try to handle it informally with family honor. That informality is exactly how daughters lose their legal rights in practice. If you are facing an inheritance dispute in your own family, here's what actually works. First, know which law applies: Hindu Succession Act if both parents are Hindu, Special Marriage Act if they were married under civil law. Second, try mediation through a Lok Adalat or the family court before you go to full trial. It's faster and cheaper. Third, get everything in writing and registered. Don't settle on a handshake. The amended Hindu Succession Act gave daughters equal rights on paper in 2005. But knowing the law and using it are different. Priya and Anjali understood that. Their story didn't end in a dramatic courtroom verdict, it ended in a realistic, documented settlement that actually protected both of them. That's the outcome that matters. If you are dealing with property disputes, family succession questions, or wondering what your actual legal rights are under Indian law, subscribe. We break down real scenarios and the actual legal processes, not the fantasies you see online. New videos every week.